Oh, ladies and gentlemen of Draftamania, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your brand new head of creative in WWE and feel the power. Because it's a new day. Yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is a new day. We got our good friend Triple H. As Vince McMahon gets the boot, now it's Triple H, creative, part of the WWE.
The Game, the cerebral assassin, the 14-time world champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, the creative genius behind the golden era of NXT, now in charge of Raw and SmackDown and possibly NXT as well. If not Shawn Michaels, who cares? Yeah. We are pretty much 2 Raws and a pay-per-view in to the new Triple H regime. And by God, it's pretty good so far.
Yeah, I agree.
May I ask something?
Yeah.
So, before we get into it a little more, I want to ask you, Eric, since, you're not somebody that watches the product, not the product, but the wrestling in general from week to week. So, I don't know, from what you have seen, maybe social media, maybe you've seen a couple of minutes. I don't know. What do you think, as somebody that doesn't watch weekly, what do you think about Triple H or Monday Night Raw so far?
Well, I always liked Triple H as a wrestler, so I very respected him. He's actually one of the best heels that I've watched, and I'm impressed. I actually started tuning in a little, saw some clips here or there on YouTube, and I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing from Triple H. The six-woman tag team match that's going to come up in the next pay-per-view is pretty good. I did see parts of the AJ Styles Miz fight, and Ciampa. I'm hearing a lot about Ciampa as well, so very good. I'm very impressed. He keeps this up, and hey, you never know. I remember tuning in back when I was doing it in 05, 07.
Yeah. That's good to hear for them, I guess.
Yeah,
for sure. So what I have to say from Triple H, crazy thing for me is that I actually watched the Raw for the first time in back-to-back weeks in a long time. And the product is so much improved. In two Monday Night Raws, Triple H has made the U.S. title feel important. Bobby Lashley feel even more important, as he deserves. And he also made a guy like Ciampa look stronger. He lost, but he still looked like that whole division already looks good just because of 2 guys and the way they booked it. So, that's a good start. I'm excited. The returns, Dexter Lumis, Just seeing Triple H bring his guys back that he believes in is such a good thing to see. And just him undermining the BS that fans saw through with Vince McMahon, it's a very good thing to see, especially as a wrestling fan. So let's see. It's going to be 3 times in a row for me watching Raw. So, that's a big change for me.
3 times more than we could probably say for the last how many years?
Yes, big change for me. That's a big change for me. So, my schedule now is, catch like the first 30 minutes of Raw and then the last hour of Raw and then Dynamite. Same thing, So my week is, and then catch up on Rampage on Saturdays. Wrestling is very healthy in my life right now. I'm watching a lot of it, too much of it.
Yeah, can only absorb so much in a week's time.
Yeah.
That being said, though, so for like the last 3 Raws, me and Hollister were at the Garden for the first Raw post Vince McMahon. That still had Vince McMahon's handprint all over it, though.
It was the first one, technically.
Yeah, but not the most energetic show I've ever been to.
Yeah. And it's New York, which is crazy. To not be able to do that in New York is a little sad.
But in a way, I get it. Vince had only left, 2 or 3 days beforehand.
Yeah.
The script was already written, and unlike Vince McMahon, Triple H isn't going to tear shit apart at the last fucking second.
Yeah,
everybody scramble like chickens with their heads cut off.
Because you obviously still need to be smart with it, obviously,
Yeah.
Continuity is everything in something like this. It's not like a movie where you scrap the director and you do everything behind the scenes. This is like live playing on TV, so that's a whole different,
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to add that.
No, exactly. And just saying, AEW has been consistently good. There's been kind of creaks here and there in terms of the booking and overall quality.
Mm-hmm.
And we're heading into All Out. Now we have a clearer picture because CM Punk's back, so it's probably going to be Punk and Moxley in the main event. Good main event.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Kingston Guevara, I do not give a shit. I'm sorry. I love Eddie Kingston, and I love seeing Eddie Kingston on pay-per-view.
We went back to 05.
But, yeah. But I don't care. And I just found this out. Like, I saw this stat. Might need to double-check if it's true, but it looks legit. The TNT title has not been defended on pay-per-view since the last All Out.
Sheesh.
Miro versus Eddie Kingston.
Wow. Well,
Further showing how that title
if there's a time to start, it better be now. Especially, I would say they should continue to build off of that. The Dynamite before this one, or was it the two Dynamites back where they showcased a lot of the young talent? Like, this was the first Dynamite I've seen where they actually showcased the new talent amongst all of the newer guys that had come in after All Out last year. So if they could continue that and continue with the TNT title, and like use that momentum and the young talent and showcase them for that, as well as the TBS Championship, yes.
I know AEW does the thing where they want every pay-per-view to feel important, and they are.
Yes.
AEW's done a great job at that. But I think, to me and to many other wrestling fans, when we see All Out, when we think All Out, that's the show.
Yeah, the standard has been set.
So I'm just saying, like, I want All Out to be the best card it could possibly be. I want it to be the best show it could possibly be. Last year will be hard to top. There is no denying that. Punk's first match back, oddly enough, also be probably Punk's first match back from injury this year.
Yeah, most likely Omega as well, yeah.
Omega possibly coming back, now part of the House of the Redacted. And, you know, the Trios titles, we've been calling for Trios titles.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have no problem with the amount of titles as long as they're treated to a certain degree. Now, I will admit the Mid-Atlantic is kind of funny because Pac won it and has only been defending it overseas on Dark or Elevation.
Yeah, I've seen they've been teasing, which is another point that we've been talking about. They've been teasing it on social media, Kip Sabian. He's been, like, following Pac around.
Yeah.
But, like, they don't talk about it on Dynamite.
Like, Kip Sabian hasn't been relevant on Dynamite since Miro broke his damn
No, I know, but the main point is that they should talk about these things more on Dynamite. You know what I mean?
I feel
they should.
And maybe having more than a 30-second spot for Miro. Are you fucking kidding me, Tony? Come on.
Yeah.
Miro is a star. Did you not hear the pop when he came back? The pop he consistently gets. His promo work, character work. Like, my God, why the fuck was Mance Warner on getting a fucking match against John
Who the hell
Moxley?
knows?
I'm not saying Miro and Moxley right now. That's a match you build towards.
Which I wouldn't mind if they did.
That's a money match, though.
Yeah.
But, like, who is Mance Warner?
Nobody.
Who is a bunch of these kind of like random of people popping up on Dynamite?
In short, too many random people.
This video will probably come out after Rampage, but Sonny Kiss is getting a TV match for the first time in almost 2 years. Maybe even over 2 years. How the fuck does that happen? Like,
I don't know.
And he's facing another new guy, Parker Bardeau, the freaking
Brock Lesnar Jr.
NXT cast-off. Who the fuck are the Trustbusters? They're in the six-man.
Davari, I heard, and some other dude, and Parker Boudreaux.
You mean that guy who looked like Slam Master Jay?
I don't know. All I know is the Brock Lesnar Jr. and Davari's brother. That's it. But yeah, let's that's what's going on in wrestling right now. Any last words?
Well, get ready for this week. That's all I can say. And I did not sleep with Britt Baker.
Okay.
I did not.
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
That's not a secret.
Get the microphone out of his hands.
No.
Withheld? No.
We're gonna
finish this. Withheld. Any last words?
Clash of the Castle, All Out, same weekend.
True.
Could potentially be a massive weekend for wrestling.
True.
And definitely a massive weekend for us, as I believe we will be covering both shows.
All Out better be good because Clash of the Castle's looking good. And this is coming from a guy who just started watching Raw. Like, I would, y'all would see on Twitter, but like...
All Out is supposed to be the biggest show of the year, but WWE has done a better job building Clash of the Castle thus far than AEW has All Out.
Yeah.
Sorry. Look, the director is the biggest anti-WWE guy we have in Draftamania. Personally, for me, I never wanted to hate it. It's just been so awful for so long in a lot of areas this is the turning point we have been asking for God knows how long. And early returns so far have been positive.
Yes.
And look, I want AEW to succeed because the more the merrier when it comes to wrestling. This might be the healthiest environment we can have for wrestling. I won't lie, the whole Discovery Warner thing has me nervous. Like, AEW has to be delivering and on top of their shit all the time.
They just gotta do numbers, honestly.
Yeah,
That's it.
if they keep doing numbers, it'll be fine. But like, I just like a bit more better consistent booking, especially for your top programs, and not waiting, like building it long term, going into a pay-per-view, not just throwing it 2 weeks ahead of time, making Battle of the Belts actually seem like worthwhile TV instead of just throwing it out there.
I felt the same way, but that's more. I feel like now I just feel like that's a network thing. They just give them 2 hours. Stop playing. Nobody wants to see reruns of your movies. Just give them 2 hours. A proper Battle of the Belts. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, I feel optimistic about both companies, especially since guys are getting healthy in AEW. But I don't want it to be a us versus them kind of thing. I don't need that toxic bullshit of the companies. If both shows are good, I am fucking happy.
Yeah.
And right now, both shows are good, and I'm fucking happy.
Yeah, for sure. So before we wrap, you ever seen Hollister? He was supposed to, he usually does these things with us, but I don't know where the hell he is.
Are we really missing him though? Just for him to either stare blankly into
You're
the
right.
camera or off center?
You're right.
and
You're
maybe
right.
Say yeah, okay. or
He's
what
one of our
talking about.
guys, though. You're right, but I haven't seen him, so
Maybe he's still recovering from the last time I laid his ass out.
probably. Yo, turn that TV off real quick. Yeah.
That freaking hiss is annoying.
I know, right? Yeah. So, whenever Hollister feels like coming back, Anyway, I don't even know what to say.
Look forward for both shows, I would say. Look forward.
Yeah, definitely look forward to
Eric
both
Kills the
shows.
Hits.
Yes.
The
Eric Kills the
music
Hits.
Yeah.
Music videos.
Ladies
Best singer
Night
of all
Part 2
time. Ladies
coming
Night.
That part 2.
Yes.
Ladies, enjoy. Come see me. Come see your boy.
Rematch
Okay.
of the century.
That's indeed rematch of the century as well.
We really have no idea how the fuck to end this. So
we don't. But continue watching Draftamania. Watch Eric Kill the Hits. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you subscribe, maybe Hollister will come back. Who knows, right?
True. I was reluctant to give you the mic because I didn't want another promo. You're a good promo, but we got to wrap this up. You got to wrap this up.
So from Draftamania and Eric Kills the Hits, the director, My Name is Withheld, JP, and the Scrapper Pack and the Swagalorians could not show up because we had a problem with our Via satellite.
Yep.
And I don't know where the fuck Hollister is. So
Yeah, I don't know.
for all of us here at Draftamania and Eric Kills the Hits, thank you for tuning in. Have a pleasant good evening. And let's fucking go Mets!
Yes, sir.
The Macho King.